National Park, and I am really excited because here is some dense rainforest. Yay! This is what I've been looking forward to the entire time in Borneo, and it's funny that we've been here for I think 2.5 weeks, maybe 3. And this is the first forest that we've actually really seen. Very happy right now.
For your safety, it is better for flight. Yes.
So there's some monkeys taking shelter from the rain.
Well, we're at Bako. We made it. We're doing the hike. The rain currently has let up, although I couldn't expect it to pick back up later. It's sort of pouring for the last day and a half. This is really cool though. Kind of like a stark contrast to Kitabatangan when we have a low water level. Obviously, we don't have a low water level now. Although I think it's high tide, so I guess this will all, the water will be gone by the time we get back. We're attempting to do about 7 kilometers, which they say takes 5 hours. We're attempting to do that in 4 hours. So we'll see how it goes. They said we could do it if we walk fast. And we find that the estimated hiking times are always, a conservative estimate for how fast we hike. Not to say that we're great hikers by any means, or in shape for that matter. But we think we can do it. So we're doing a loop hike called the Lintang Trail, which is the most popular hike here. And then we're going to do like an offshoot of that to see the sea stacks. They're like the most popular things to see here, I guess.
Whew. All right, so we're just like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes into the hike, and it is humid. Anywho, we're really enjoying this hike. It's beautiful. There's a lot of bright green moss, a lot of dark brown wood, and like the water here looks like it's like kind of stained like tea. It's really, really pretty.
Yeah, we could tell like immediately that this is kind of a unique type of hike to do. We've never really hiked on this type of terrain before, where we were saying it almost looks fake. Like you would go to like an indoor like biosphere, like a man-made kind of thing. But of course it's not fake, so it's better than that. I think it would be a lot worse if not for the rain. But it is hot. We're sweating already. And as Kristen said, we're only 10 minutes in of 5 hours. Or 4 hours, whatever.
But here, look at that. It's beautiful.
A lot of different colors that you don't normally see. We're about an hour in now, and this hike is really awesome. We both like it a lot. It's really different. I don't think we've ever done a hike like this. And it's just the variety of terrain and the colors that make it really enjoyable. We've been walking a lot, probably like half on roots and half on things like this. It kind of looks like, I don't know how to even describe it, like a miniature golf course when they like pour concrete for water to flow in, except of course it's natural. And there are lots of different colors in it, like reds and yellows, and we mentioned before the tea colored water like down there. Then to the left here, you have this like volcanic looking rock. We're not sure if it is volcanic, but I would guess it is, just based on the color. And also it just has the feel to it, like we've kind of climbed up and now we're on like this big plateau and it's really flat. So I guess I'm thinking back to Hawaii, and some of the volcanic rock was reminiscent of this. But yeah, I've never done a hike quite like this. We're really glad that we chose to fly out here basically solely for this and brave the rain, which has pretty much let up almost right as we started hiking. So yeah, we're about, I think, less than a kilometer from the sea stacks. So that's, I guess, next of what we'll see. There's also a lot of like wooden bridges, which are cool. It breaks up the monotony of hiking on this. Not that it's bad, but I think the more variety of things that you walk on makes it more enjoyable. Unlike the Kinabalu hike, which was just all rocks and like some wooden stairs, but like 90% rocks, and it was torture for your feet after hours and hours. But this is a lot more comfortable because it's wet and mushy. Our feet are wet, but it's okay because it's not cold. It's just a lot more comfortable on your feet and your knees.
This place is so awesome.
Yeah, again, just more variety in the terrain.
This is very reminiscent of a hike that's by my grandparents' house in Germany. That's in between the gorge, and there's steps just like this. I'll have to ask my sister where it was. But it's right by the Bodensee in Germany. Sweet nostalgia. Well, we've reached our destination. I guess, well, those are technically, I think, sea stacks. I mean,
I don't think that's it.
the husband just beckoned to me to follow. Oh, I see why now. Ah. Good job.
I thought it would be closer.
Yeah. Well,
It's alright.
Still pretty
Kinda
cool.
The trail is much better than the destination.
It's really awesome. There's a bunch of seashells and rocks embedded in this gigantic rock. I'm assuming those little guys made camp there with these other stones. I've been part of this for God knows how long. Back before when this was just dirt and mud, and now it's solid. So cool.
Stop for a little lunch snack.
Peanuts.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. We have this waterfall, and we're sitting on this weird, awesome terrain. There's a little secluded beach here. You can only get here by hiking or by boat. We did have this all to ourselves, but now these lame package tour people are showing up. And that's the sea stack. It's a really cool spot. We don't have too much time. Just stopping for a quick snack before we have to catch the last bus back to Kuching.
So I made the mistake of grabbing onto one of these things before. It's pretty painful. Some of them are pretty long. Does not feel good to be stabbed. So Justin just found this. We believe that these are the pitcher plants that we were reading about. Do you want to put, a twig and see? I think it needs to be on the inside.
Does it?
Yeah. Nope. No, it's probably not good.
No?
Well, I wouldn't grab it. Alright, so I'm not sure. I don't think this is like the typical Venus flytrap that we know of. I think it's more so that the bug gets lured in and he's eating around the edge, and then he kind of slips down into this and then slowly gets digested. So we just came across this little dude. I don't know what it is. We'll have to investigate. But he's moving around like a slug, and his face is like bifurcated. You can see his head right there. That is so cool.
Just keep moving.
Hmm?
Just keep moving.
Okay, in a second. The sun is shining right into the stream. You get to see that tea-colored, amber-colored water again. So pretty. Reminds me of that last scene in Lost. Which is the worst show ever, but where the water in the cave was this color. Never seen this before. It looks like little toothpicks sticking out of these bamboo trees. Alright, well, we finished up our hike and we're walking to the boat that is directly in front of us for some door-to-door pickup. It's pretty awesome. So we're saying goodbye to Bako now. It's really beautiful inside. We really enjoyed ourselves. So this is our last night in Malaysia, so Justin and I are going to celebrate it by going to 2 different restaurants, and as Justin put it so well, we don't want to get, thank you, we don't want to lose a lot of money in the conversion rate when we go to Thailand, so we're going to spend as much money as possible. Alright, so we're going to 2 restaurants. The first one is here at Top Spot Seafood, which is where we were yesterday. And we ordered squid, mussels, and also prawns, aka bugs. They'll be coming out shortly. And then the next place that we're going to go to, we also went to yesterday for lunch. And it is a sushi place, and it was really, really good. So, we're having a giant feast. We're both really, really hungry. So this ought to be delicious. And yeah, it's kind of sad that we're leaving Malaysia. We enjoyed it a lot. I also enjoyed Borneo a lot. And we had a really great day today. The hike that we did was fantastic, and I'm sorry to leave it. So Justin and I have spent the last few nights at a hostel called Hero Hostel. And as I'm sure you can imagine, it's because of all the superhero stuff that they have around. It's pretty awesome. It's a good way of figuring out which one's our room. We're Superman. Bam! This is our Superman room. We have Superman's whole little outfit up there. Some comic strips. And those pictures on some glued to some canvases. And this is really all the space that we need. How much was this per night?
50 ringgits. That's 14.
$14 US dollars.
Better than 100.
Yeah, the room that we stayed at 2 days before this was really expensive, super beautiful though, hotel room. That it was $90 to $100, and it was like 10 times the size of this. But for backpackers, this is all we need.